Hi everyone, and welcome to the Great North Gardener. Whether you're a gardening expert or a complete beginner, this channel is for you. Today we're exploring the amazing world of flowers. We're talking about bright, beautiful flowers that will make your neighbors jealous. This is your guide to creating a flower garden full of color. We'll cover everything from finding the right spot to choosing flowers that bloom every year. Get ready to turn your garden into a flower paradise. Let's get started. Okay, first things first. Let's find the perfect place for your flowers. The location you choose will greatly impact how well your flowers grow and thrive. It's not just about picking a spot that looks nice. It's about understanding the needs of your plants and matching them with the right environment. Just like us, flowers need sunshine. Sunlight is essential for photosynthesis, the process by which plants make their food. Without enough sunlight, your flowers might not bloom as beautifully or grow as robustly. Think about how much sun your chosen spot gets during the day. Observe the sun's path and note the areas that receive the most light. This will help you decide which flowers to plant where. Some flowers, like sunflowers, need 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. These sun-loving plants will thrive in the brightest parts of your garden. Others, like hostas, prefer the shade. These plants do well in areas that get less direct sunlight, such as under trees or along the north side of buildings. Next, let's talk about soil. The quality of your soil is crucial for healthy plant growth. Good soil provides the necessary nutrients and support for your flowers. Soil is like the foundation of a house. Just as a strong foundation supports a sturdy building, good soil supports healthy plants. It needs to be good quality and well-drained. Well-drained soil prevents water from pooling around the roots, which can cause root rot and other issues. No flower likes soggy roots. Excess water can suffocate the roots and lead to poor plant health. You can test your soil to see what it's like. Soil testing kits are available at most garden centers and can help you determine the pH and nutrient levels of your soil. If it's too clay-like or sandy, don't worry. Different soil types have different characteristics, and there are ways to improve them. You can add some compost to make it better. Compost improves soil structure, adds nutrients, and helps retain moisture. Choosing the right location is really important. The right spot can make all the difference in how well your flowers grow. It's all about using your garden's natural conditions to help your flowers grow. By understanding and working with your garden's unique environment, you can create a thriving, beautiful space. A little planning makes a big difference in gardening. Taking the time to plan your garden layout and choose the right plants for the right spots will pay off in the long run with a vibrant and healthy garden. Right, let's talk flowers, specifically perennials. These are the backbone of any beautiful garden. These amazing plants come back year after year, saving you time and effort. Imagine a garden that gets better with age. That's the magic of perennials. They're easy to care for. With minimal maintenance, you can enjoy a lush, vibrant garden. One of my favorites is the peony. This flower is a true showstopper in any garden. They're so fluffy and beautiful. Their large, ruffled blooms are simply breathtaking. They come in lots of colors, from pink to red, and they smell wonderful. The fragrance of peonies can fill your garden with a delightful scent. Another great choice is the daylily. These flowers are incredibly resilient. These are tough plants and don't need much care. They thrive in a variety of conditions. They come in lots of colors and bloom all summer long. From early summer to late fall, daylilies keep your garden lively. And don't forget about lavender. This plant is a garden staple. It looks and smells amazing, and bees love it. Lavender is perfect for attracting pollinators to your garden. These are just a few of my favorites, but there are many other perennials out there. Explore and find the perfect ones for your garden. Now, let's talk about watering. Watering your plants might seem straightforward, but there's a lot more to it than just pouring water on them. It sounds simple, but there's a right way to do it. The technique you use can make a big difference in the health and growth of your plants. How often should you water? This is a common question with a not-so-simple answer. It depends on your weather and soil. Different plants have different needs, and the climate plays a huge role. Check the soil a few inches down. If the soil feels dry at this depth, it's a sign that your plants need water. If it's dry, it's time to water. But remember, the goal is to water deeply. It's better to water deeply and less often than to water a little bit every day. Deep watering encourages roots to grow deeper into the soil. This helps the roots grow deep and strong, making the plants more resilient to drought and other stresses. The best time to water is early morning or late evening. This reduces evaporation and allows the water to soak in properly. Watering during the hot part of the day isn't very effective. The water evaporates too quickly, and the plants don't get the moisture they need. Okay, let's talk about plant food or fertilizer. Just like we need vitamins, plants need fertilizer. There are many different types of fertilizer. A good balanced fertilizer is usually a good choice. Look for one with equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. These are important nutrients for plants. How often you fertilize depends on the fertilizer and your plants. Usually fertilizing every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season is enough. Too much fertilizer can be bad, so follow the instructions on the label. Chapter 5. The Art of Pruning. Pruning is like giving your plants a haircut. It keeps them looking tidy and helps them grow more flowers. The best time to prune depends on the plant. Some plants like to be pruned after they bloom, while others are best pruned in late winter or early spring. Deadheading is another important part of pruning. This means removing dead flowers. This helps the plant grow more new flowers. Chapter 6. Pest Patrol. Every garden has pests that want to eat our plants, but there are ways to keep them away. Keeping your garden clean can help. Remove any fallen leaves or debris where pests can hide, and choose plants that are resistant to pests in your area. If you do have pests, don't worry. There are natural and chemical pest control methods. You can try insecticidal soap or neem oil, or for serious infestations, you can use a chemical pesticide. Always follow the instructions carefully. Chapter 7. Seasonal self-care for your garden. Gardens need different care throughout the year. In spring, give your plants fertilizer and water to help them grow. You can also plant summer-blooming bulbs and seeds. In summer, water regularly, especially when it's hot, and deadhead your flowers. In autumn, prepare your garden for winter. Cut back dead leaves and add mulch to protect the roots. Winter is a time for rest. Relax and dream of next year's flowers. Outro. Happy gardening. So those are my tips for growing a beautiful flower garden. Gardening takes time, so don't be afraid to experiment and have fun. What are your favorite flowers? Share your tips in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to The Great North Gardener for more gardening tips. Happy gardening!